All right, are you guys ready for an awesome comedy show? Our first comedian, it's his first time here. I'm really excited for you to meet him. Please give a very warm welcome to Rafael Miranda. Rafael.
My name is Rafael Miranda, that's how you guys say it. Rafael Miranda, that's how my mom says it before she hits me. And I'd like to bring back casual moaning. And I know what you guys are thinking. Casual moaning? What the fuck is that? When is it? When did it leave? Why are we bringing it back? Basically, I have a lot of pent-up aggression being a server in this world, and I want to let out a battle cry and punch a bunch of stuff, but I realized that that's too much money and I can't afford therapy. So I came up with casual moaning. I'm sure all of you have a lot of stress built up in you. We're all at a bar on a Monday. So if you want to join me on the count of 3, we can all let it out together. 3, 2, 1. Works every time. Anyone here like feet? Let's be real, guys. It's the most common fetish. Someone here has to like feet. Someone raise your hand. Please don't make me feel weird. Thank God we got one foot person. Now, being a foot person is cool, not really, because everyone thinks you like all kinds of feet. Personally, I like when they're, maintained, pedicure on them, French tip, whatever you want to call them. But everyone and their mother will come up to you after they find out you have a foot fetish and be like, "Oh, keep your toes away from him, or he'll get a boner." Sure, I'm already rock hard, has nothing to do with your feet. But anyways, little bit about me. I grew up in this world right here, but inside my house, I grew up in Latin America. And by that I mean I grew up in a Spanish household, so I'm able to speak Spanish, which some people might find cool. I personally don't, because I don't know how many doctor's appointments you guys have been to with your mother, but I went to all of them, and I know that her breasts are really good. Also, it's really weird when a doctor is like, "Can you tell her to take her pants off and lift up?" Lift up? That's my mother, doc. Be a little more professional. And even the movies, guys, I watched all the same stuff you did. I just watched it on Telemundo in a dub. You guys remember I'll Never Let Go? I remember No Te Suelto. You guys remember I'll Be Back? I remember Ya Vuelvo. You guys remember No, I Am Your Father. I remember I'm Your Dominican Papi. But even at school, guys, I'd go in, I'd say bye to my parents, I'd say adios, and people would be like, "Oh my God, you speak Mexican." Yeah, that's the only Spanish-speaking language. But I was Mexican up until 2015, and then Narcos came out. I'm sure you guys have heard of that show. Yeah, Colombia. I'm actually Colombian. No, I can't get you any. I couldn't get you any back then. You think my mom's gonna spend her trip down in Colombia smuggling a kilo up there? No, though I know that her prostate is good because I went to the doctor's appointment. Honestly though, if you don't believe me that I grew up in a Spanish household, my mom is here. She is falling asleep because she usually goes to bed by this time, but she came out for me. Can you guys give it up for my mom, please? Wake her up! And you guys are probably thinking, are you really saying this in front of your mother? Yeah, she doesn't understand me. Don't believe me? Ask her to say Walmart. Exactly. Even growing up, guys, she had to figure out, oh my God, my kid is gonna have to learn English somehow, what do I do? So she put me in front of the TV. I had to watch SpongeBob. I watched Dora. You think I learned Spanish from Dora? I already know that shit. I learned English. She was like, "Can you say una más margarita?" Yeah, I can fucking say that, Dora. Can you teach me something? Like, can I get some tail? No. But I don't want to just ridicule my parents. I do adore them. I love them. One of my favorite things about my mom is that she is a great gift giver. One of the greatest gifts I've ever received from my mother was one day in 2007, she came home with a copy of Super Mario Sunshine. This is a game I played throughout my whole childhood and I love it. It's a very big core memory of mine. But what I didn't think about as a kid was, how the fuck did you get this game without me? Why would you ever walk into a GameStop knowing that it smells musty and they do not understand you nor like you? It's 2007, guys. It's okay to be a little racist. But yeah, she went in there anyways and she was like, "Me son Xbox? Me son Nintendo?" And this fucker was probably like, "I do not want to deal with this." Probably pulled Super Mario Sunshine out of his ass and gave it to her and was like, "Yeah, I'm sure he'll like this." And I did. So thank you, GameStop employee, and thank you, Mom, for being the best mom ever. Damn, Mom. But I do also want to mention my dad. He's not here, because like a true Hispanic man, he's working his third job. But he was present in my life with the time he did have. He gave me a DVD player growing up with 2 movies. He gave me Kung Pao Enter the Fist and Johnny English. It's okay, it's okay. Were you guys taking a shit? Not barely, but... Yeah, so Johnny English, I got that. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but that's Mr. Bean's movie where he plays James Bond, basically. I watched those movies on repeat because they're the only 2 I had. Obviously grew up poor. But I love Johnny English so much that I was like, I want to make a Johnny English movie. I want to be in a Johnny English sequel playing Mr. Bean's son, essentially. They made 2 more movies since then, so I still got the script on deck. But also, I worked at a factory for a majority of my 18 years of life, and there, I told them about this little dream I had, and they would make fun of me, because they would be like, "Well, you look like Mr. Bean, haha," and they thought like it would hurt me. But no, I want to make this movie. You're saying I look like Mr. Bean? Yes! I am going to be Mr. Bean in his biopic! They just made a Michael one. But anyways, in order for that dream to come true, I'm gonna need to audition, obviously. So if you guys can help me in yelling out action, you guys can be my director and I can give you guys some Mr. Bean impressions. All right, you guys say action and let me know. This is Mr. Bean does crowd work, sorry. Shh. Crowd work. This is Mr. Bean goes to a dive bar and finds a glory hole. You guys say action? Action. Glory hole. This is Mr. Bean gets his rectal exam. You guys let me know when? Butthole. But yeah, other than that, I am single, obviously. Look at me. Look how I'm dressed, guys. Do you think I have any dignity or a girlfriend? But I still go out, I still prowl, I still look for some game. Doesn't work. The other day I went to the bar, feeling lucky, feeling hopeful. Someone approached me within the first 2 minutes and I was like, hell yeah! This is happening way too fast. But she comes up to me and I'm like, hey. She's like, hey, what's up? Have you seen Love on the Spectrum? I have. Well, you look like the Mexican on season 4. I'm Colombian. But when I do get lucky, guys, I do like to keep it short and simple in my introductions on my dates. I like to go by Triple B. I'm bilingual, obviously. I'm bisexual, clearly. And I'm bipolar. If that's not enough, I hit you with the triple U. I'm uneducated, I'm unmedicated, and I'm uncircumcised. And that's still not enough, I hit you with the triple H. Hey, can I ask you a question? And that question is, do you like pro wrestling? Because I do, obviously. Look at me. I love pro wrestling so much, I've loved it my whole life. We all did. We all loved when people would jump off the ladder, slam someone through a table, hit them in the head with a chair. But then we all found out that it was fake and gay. That didn't deter me from loving it. You're telling me 2 men are getting into a room having a meeting over who's gonna lay on top of who for 3 seconds and win? That made it even better. It's a drama, it's a TV show. There's backstage politics. I love it. But still, at my 27 years of age, people come up to me and are still like, oh, you like wrestling? You know that shit's fake, right? What? What? Wait, hold on. It's not real? You're telling me, a grown man, that the stuff that I love is not real? You're telling me The Undertaker isn't actually dead? You're telling me Hulk Hogan didn't actually lift Andre the Giant? You're telling me Stone Cold didn't have a drinking problem? It's all fake? Yeah, no fucking shit. I still love it though. I don't care. My favorite wrestler is John Cena. Look at me. I was born in '98. What do you want me to do about it? Never give up. That's why I still drink. But don't only just want to talk about that. I do want to end off on a little story, a little wholesome story. John Cena did retire. I am old enough to say that my hero is now retired and no longer wrestles. So I got to see him in his last night wrestling in Boston. I never got to go as a kid due to money issues and stuff like that, but as an adult, I know that I can spend my money freely and poorly. So I went with my coworker and my coworker's son. His name is Zeppelin, and he is 10 years old. He basically got to see John Cena via how I wanted to see it, and I got to live through him. So I got him all the merch and everything, and it was like healing my inner child. So this guy knows me as the John Cena guy, the pro wrestling guy, the guy my mom works with. And I was like, yeah, I mean, that's fine, I don't care. But he was one day, he was like, I feel rude calling him that. Well, what's his name? And she was like, well, we call him Raffy. And he said, I don't really feel comfortable calling him that. I don't feel comfortable calling myself that either, buddy. Because my name's Rafael Miranda. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. Give it up for Eric.